The US auto industry is at a crossroads. With electric vehicles, EVs, gaining momentum and self-driving technology advancing, traditional automakers must adapt or risk being left behind. But will American companies lead this transformation, or will foreign competitors take the wheel? The choices made today will determine the industry's future. What do you think? Can the US stay ahead in this race for innovation? Electric vehicles are no longer a niche market. With Tesla leading the charge and legacy automakers like Ford and GM investing billions, EVs are becoming mainstream. But can the US build the infrastructure needed to support mass adoption? Charging stations, battery production, and grid capacity are major hurdles. Will the government step in to accelerate progress, or will the private sector take the lead? Self-driving cars are no longer science fiction. Companies like Waymo and Tesla are pushing the boundaries of autonomous technology. But are Americans ready to trust AI with their lives? Safety concerns, legal challenges, and ethical dilemmas remain. Will self-driving cars make roads safer, or will they introduce new risks? The future of transportation depends on how well these challenges are addressed. The rise of EVs means a shift in jobs. Traditional auto manufacturing relies on complex engines and transmissions, but EVs have fewer moving parts. This could mean fewer jobs in assembly plants, but more in battery production and software development. Will the US workforce adapt to this shift, or will job losses outweigh new opportunities? The future of American workers depends on how quickly they can reskill. China is dominating the EV market, producing more batteries and vehicles than any other country. Meanwhile, the US is playing catch-up. Can American automakers compete with China's low-cost production and government-backed innovation? If the US wants to stay competitive, it must invest heavily in domestic manufacturing and technology. Will American consumers support homegrown brands, or will they turn to cheaper foreign alternatives? Battery technology is the key to the EV revolution. The US is racing to develop better, cheaper, and more efficient batteries. Solid-state batteries promise longer range and faster charging, but can they be mass-produced affordably? If the US cracks the battery code, it could dominate the global EV market. But if not, will American automakers be forced to rely on foreign suppliers? The US government is pushing for EV adoption with tax incentives and emissions regulations. But is it enough? Some states are banning gas-powered cars by 2035, while others resist change. Will federal policies accelerate the transition, or will political divisions slow progress? The future of the US auto industry depends on whether lawmakers can create a unified strategy for sustainable transportation. Car ownership is changing. Subscription services, ride-sharing, and autonomous taxis could make owning a car unnecessary for many Americans. Will people embrace this shift, or will personal vehicles remain a staple of American culture? If fewer people buy cars, how will automakers adapt? The future of the industry may depend on whether consumers prioritize convenience over tradition. Rural America faces unique challenges in the EV transition. Charging infrastructure is sparse, and long distances make range anxiety a real concern. Will automakers develop EVs that meet the needs of rural drivers, or will gas-powered trucks remain dominant? If rural areas are left behind, can the US truly achieve a nationwide shift to electric transportation? The US auto industry has always been a symbol of innovation and resilience. But can it maintain its leadership in the face of global competition and technological disruption? The choices made today will shape the future of transportation for generations. What do you think? Will the US auto industry thrive, or is it at risk of falling behind? Let us know in the comments. The future of the US auto industry is uncertain, but one thing is clear: change is coming fast. Will American automakers rise to the challenge, or will they struggle to keep up? If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on the latest innovations shaping our world. What do you think the future holds? Drop your thoughts in the comments.